Unfinished business with who?
Djon. He was still talking about me.
What was the word he used?
Unreal.
Unreal.
And he's gutted.
Djon's family said you were better suited to him than Meg.
The behaviour was just not for me.
He's crying.
Please, Harry. Lay in your bed because that's what you decided to do.
Hi everyone, and please welcome Malisha to the fire pit.
Hi.
Queen Malisha, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm happy to be out.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm actually happy to be out. It feels like a lot has been going on, but I'm happy to actually be home with all my friends and family. So it's been nice. And all the love has been nice. So
Everyone
that's a win-win.
loves you. Twitter every night was just like, Malisha.
Do you know, I have read some of the
Have you?
tweets, yeah, and they're funny. I'll give it to them. They are funny.
Because you were in there less than a week, right? But it felt like you were in there like you had a lot going on in that 1 week.
From the first day I stepped in, it was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, oh.
How your friends and family felt about you going in, how you're back, how are they feeling?
They were happy. Obviously, the thing that happened with the Meg situation, they wasn't happy about that.
Yeah.
But they said that I held my own and they were proud of me regardless. So if they're proud of me, then that's all that matters.
One very important question. Have you been back to tape yet?
No, not yet. You know, I actually want to go back, but they haven't slid into my DMs yet.
Right, I was going to ask you this because I'm like, where is the, come on guys, can you throw
I
a
know.
party with her? Let's do something, please.
Yeah, they haven't slid into my DMs. A few other people have. Yeah, but
Who?
hasn't. I can't remember what the club is. I think it's like Selena.
Oh.
I think so. I can't remember. But a lot of Mayfair clubs have been sliding in. But tape, count your days.
Honestly.
Yeah.
No, she's found a new club now. Sorry.
I have.
Just off it, the PR they were getting from you guys, I was just like, wow, every single night.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that they haven't actually messaged.
Yeah, it's weird.
Maybe they haven't seen it, but you must have seen it.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to see this now. We and the viewers were furious that we did not get to see you get a proper goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel in that moment?
In the moment, I actually did get to say goodbye to everyone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I did actually say bye. We said our goodbyes.
Okay.
And we left. But they just didn't show it. I don't know why they didn't show it. But I did get to say bye to everyone.
So did you and Tony have to both pack up a case?
No, I didn't get to pack.
Oh, so
we just said a quick goodbyes and then went on our date.
And then you came back and said goodbye?
No.
Oh, so that literally was your goodbye?
Yeah.
Okay, so I still feel like people were annoyed that you didn't get your packing your suitcase and everyone waving you out like everyone else gets. We were robbed of that last moment for So who packed up your stuff?
Production basically.
I mean, I guess it gets you out of packing.
Yeah, I didn't like packing anyway, so a win is a win.
Okay, so let's rewind. How did you get your place on Love Island? Were you scouted or did you apply?
No, I actually applied. Yeah.
Okay, we love this.
I applied and it was such a crazy experience. I done my audition tape and then as soon as I done that, they called me straight away. Was I really like you? And then I went through the process, met the execs, and they were like, no. Everyone just kept saying, we want you on. We need you. And then they told me that I was going to be a bombshell. And I was like, at first I didn't want to be a bombshell. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? I think I give bombshell energy. So I was happy in the end. And I just went in there and done my thing. Yeah.
You really did give bombshell energy. Wait, so when did you apply? I'm really interested to think the timeline of it all.
When did I apply? I think it was... I can't remember. I think it was around March.
Okay.
Yeah, so it wasn't that
long.
long. Yeah. It was quite a quick process.
Yeah,
I'm sure it was March.
And what did you say in your audition video that they were get that girl in? Give us the tips.
What did I say? I think I was just myself. I said, I'm looking for a relationship because I actually was looking for a relationship. Please, I'm still looking.
I was going to say, are you still looking?
I am. I've been seeing the DMs, so I will be answering them.
Have there been any good ones?
There have been a few islanders that have, old islanders that have slid into my DMs. But
any names? Any seasons? Any all-stars?
I don't think they've been on All Stars.
Okay, that can narrow it down.
Yeah, majority of them have been on recent series, so that will narrow it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some digging off to see who's still single.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, what did you do in your audition tape?
in my audition tape, what did I do? I think I was just myself. I just said, like, one thing that I always like kept going back to is that I am hilarious. So I would want someone to be funny, but not too funny. They can't be funnier than me.
No.
Yeah. So I think I was just myself. I was a bit nervous when I first done it, and when I actually went in to speak with the producers, they were like, I could tell that you was nervous in your video. Yeah. And then I can't remember what I actually said in it. I actually still have it, but
Oh my God.
I'll watch it later.
And I was like, can we put that on now? Oh my God. That's wild. And then, so the bombshell thing, I guess it is a really hard thing of like knowing, like, do you want to be a bombshell? Because then obviously, when do you become the bombshell? Like, when do you go in? Because if you're at the end, like, you don't have as much of a chance of bombshelling.
They did tell me I was going to be on earlier in the season, yeah. Because if it was like later on, I would have been like, oh, yeah, I don't know.
No.
I probably would have said no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. And then how did you feel going in to the boys' night? And did you and the girls get a chance to chat to each other before you went in?
We said hi to each other, but we couldn't have like actual like proper chat.
Yeah.
We had to be quiet because they didn't know that we was going in, the boys. So we were just like trying to like not laugh. Me and the girls did like have a brief chat. We got to say hi to each other, but we couldn't like introduce our names or anything like that. So it was like a bit awkward going in and be like, hi, but not saying our names.
Yeah.
And then when we got in, like to where the boys were, like they were outside, but we were still in like the little bit of the
like,
area.
Thing, yeah.
We was like, we were just having like little like a bit of banter, but obviously we had to be quiet because they didn't know that we was there, the boys. And then it was just like, I was so excited to just like get in there.
Yeah.
Because like, you know when you're in like Holden and stuff, it's like,
I mean, no, because I haven't been enough.
Oh, joke. But when you're in Holden, it's like, oh, it's just like a waiting game, and it's like, oh my God, when is it gonna happen? When is it gonna happen? And when it finally happens, it's like, oh my God, it's actually finally here now. And it's like, oh my God, you're gonna meet all the boys. I didn't expect to meet all of them at the same time, but it was great. It was a pleasure to meet all of them without the girls as well. So that was good.
How long is holding?
I think I had the shortest hold-in.
Yeah.
I flew out on a Monday and I was in on a Friday, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had a really like short hold-in.
That's nice.
It was nice.
Because when you guys all went in, it all felt like you knew who was going to go for which boy. Did you just, like, I'm guessing you couldn't discuss it. It just felt like very natural when you watched it. You were like, oh, Emily's going for Connor, Yasmin's going for Harry, and then you were going for Djon. Like,
I watched some of the episodes. I think I watched like 4 episodes before going in.
Yeah.
So I kind of got a sense of like who would be like my number one or like who am I attracted to.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I think I'm just going to pick Djon. And then I picked him, and the rest of the girls picked who they wanted to.
And what was it about him that you were like, yeah, that's the one I want to go after?
I think it's like his cheekiness. I love like a cheeky vibe.
Yeah.
I like someone that I can just have a laugh with. And he seemed like, well, from the chats that we had, he seems like we have kind of like similarities. So yeah, and he's good looking. So I was like, you know what, that's a win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they always look so different. All the boys always look, whenever I meet them, when they come back here, I'm always like, oh, you look a little bit different.
They all look a lot better in person.
Do they?
Yeah.
Anyone in particular?
I was surprised about Harry.
Right, yeah.
Harry is like, he's really cute in person. Ooh. And he is actually funny. But I just, the behaviour was just not for me.
The behaviour. Well, have you seen the clip for tonight that he's crying?
Oh, please, Harry.
Just have like nothing, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, man.
I saw that. Actually, please, because you kind of like, you done that to yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's like, you can't be crying now. You actually have to lay in your bed because that's what you decided to do.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that Helena kind of like is standing up for herself.
Yeah.
Because the amount of stuff that he's done is like ridiculous now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been 2 weeks. The man moves fast.
It's crazy. But I think they're going to get back together.
But then what's going to happen with Shakira?
You never know. I feel like her and Ben, I really love them two together.
Yeah, I've seen you say this quite a bit, and I was really surprised because
I feel lots of other people don't like them together online.
No, I really like them together. When like in person,
Mm.
they literally like bounce off each other. Like they're so lovely together, and I hope that they actually work it out. But then he does say some wild stuff, so it's like you need to either grow up and kind of like understand where Shakira is coming from, or it's never gonna work.
Okay, because like when you see them together, she and like even she's been like, I don't like we have no serious conversations. Like
Yeah,
we have
they
nothing.
don't. They don't have serious conversations.
But they have like
They have
that,
like
charisma with each other.
yeah, they have that flirty banter. The chemistry is there. They're
Yeah.
always like cuddling all the time. They're always together. Well, when I was in there,
Yeah.
they were like always together. But it's like I don't know. I don't know how to like take them now because they're like drifting apart, and it's kind of sad because I was rooting for them.
Yeah.
I'm still rooting for them. I hope they get back together.
I mean, I feel like this season literally anything could happen. So yeah,
I'm so confused. Everyone was not open when I was there. Now everyone's open.
but like they're not, but they are.
It's
What
a weird
does
one.
the word open mean?
That's what I think. I don't think they actually understand what open means.
No,
It's yeah.
it's a yeah. Do you
confused.
think if you'd gone in Casa instead of when you did, you and Djon would have had a better shot?
I feel like yes, because he would have been away from Meg.
Yeah.
And I feel like when I was in the villa, she was just every minute it was just like interruption, all eyes. Like it was just a bit like too much.
Mhm.
Like we was able to have conversations, but it was just every minute it was just all eyes on us.
Want to go into the highway, have a little private conversation.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Am I missing something?
I can imagine, because I think lots of people think that, yeah, if you'd gone into Casa,
Mhm.
the situation would play out very differently.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you would have seen you two enter the villa together.
I feel like it would have been like very different because you would have been able to get one-on-one time
Yeah.
without like all the outside noise.
Yeah.
So I feel like it would definitely like made a difference.
Yeah. Djon's family said that they thought you were better suited to him than Meg last night on After Sun.
Oh yeah, I know.
Did you speak to them after the show?
Yeah, I did. They were so lovely. Like, his family are really nice.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised. I thought they hated me.
Why did they hate you?
I don't know. I thought, I don't know why. Because I just thought, maybe they thought Meg was better suited to him. But then I found that out and I was like, oh my God, wow. But they were so lovely to me. Like, yeah. And they live close to me as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all adding up. On After Sun, you were asked to describe some of the Love Islanders in one word, but you didn't get a chance to speak about Meg. What word would you use to describe Meg?
Meg, what would I say about Meg? I'll probably say fiery. I don't want to be too harsh on her.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, where do you guys stand now?
We were never gonna be friends.
Yeah.
I just think, like I said, like the whole thing was so unnecessary, and I don't think it was it needed to get like that because on multiple occasions I said, like, I'm not trying to have arguments, I'm not trying to be aggy, and it just turned left.
Yeah.
So it's like we're never gonna be friends. Yeah, we even spoke about it. We did clear the air before I left, but no.
It does feel like this year, lots of the conversations have been that the girls are having a go at each other rather than, and then eventually being, oh no, actually it's the boys' fault. And it's just a shame that didn't happen. I feel like it's happened in other scenarios maybe since, but maybe not with your guys. Like, it definitely felt like it was like you two talking all the time and it not being like, hang on, what's Dee done here? Like,
it didn't, like, I had numerous like conversations with like Tony, Alima and Shakira, and we all said that it's like you're blaming, like, for example, me for going in and wanting to have conversations, but you're never blaming the man. It's never the man's fault.
Yeah.
And it's just like they will say that, I've spoken to the guy, but it's like you haven't. You're still kissing and making up, but you actually are not kind of getting onto them and saying, no, I didn't like that. You shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But it's always the girl's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they have now started to sort of recognise. I think Meg spoke to, was it Yasmin they did the other day, and they were speaking, they were like, oh, actually, it isn't your fault. You also said in After Sun you wanted to get to know Shay, but he was a bit quiet.
Sometimes I feel like he needs to like kind of like open up a little bit, because when he was like talking to like Romel and stuff, he was like, you could see like his personality coming out. But yeah, when I had like a few chats with him, he does have a bit of chat, but I always said to him, it's like, you're not giving enough to me, like it's not coming out.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a really slow burner, and it takes him a while. But
do you think there is any girl in there that would suit him?
No.
Interesting.
I think he needs someone that's like kind of like maybe Shakira actually.
Yeah.
But then no, because Shakira's like very bubbly and yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's anyone in there actually. No.
There's 2 new bombshells coming in, 2 new girls coming tonight, 2 new boys. Have you seen the pictures of them?
I think I've seen one of them. I think it's a Poppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, stunning.
Stunning.
Oh my god, she's beautiful. Maybe one of them will go for him.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I don't know what Shay actually kind of like wants.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He wanted Yasmin and then she done a whole 360. It was crazy.
I couldn't tell whether like the Yasmin thing was like she was kind of the only other single one as well, like were they both just a bit like, oh okay, well let's couple up. Or do you think he did really have feelings for her or an interest in her?
I think he did have an interest in her because I think they had a lot of chat.
Yeah.
And they did end up, I think they kissed like twice or something. But yeah, I think she was giving it all. So I'm guessing they must have had like an interest in each other. But yeah.
Can we talk about Yasmin? And did you ever ask her how she has such good posture?
Oh my god, you know, this was a thing in the villa. Like, I hated sitting next to Yasmin.
I automatically like sat up.
Yeah, I was like, Yasmin, please actually stop sitting next to me because it's actually making my back hurt from trying to like sit up. But we all said like, how does she sit like that? She has an amazing posture, and it's like, we asked her like, did you learn how to do this? When did you like? And she was like, no, I've done it from like when I was young. She's always had great posture.
Oh my god. Have you seen all them people talking about her being like an AI?
I hate it.
I hate
it. She's not AI. I was on live the other day and I kept getting it. It's like, she is not AI. She's not a robot. Come on now.
I mean, no. And I think, you know, there's definitely been times when I think the audience has really felt for her that maybe she's been a bit more isolated than some of the other cast. And it's been quite tough to watch, I imagine. Yeah,
it's like, but it is horrible to watch. But I know how Yasmin is. She's so strong.
Yeah.
And she doesn't care. So Yasmin will be fine.
Yeah.
And she's going to come out to lots of love.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know, she actually has a twin. Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Like an identical twin?
I think, yeah, she said that they looked quite similar. So, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm giving you all the exclusive.
We need to get Yasmin's twin into Casa.
Yeah.
And the boys are going to be like, wait, what? Yasmin's here. What do you think is next for Yasmin? Who do you think's next for Yasmin?
I would say Harry, but then I don't think so. Because I feel like he's just playing these games. Maybe she'll go back to, I don't know who she'll go back. I don't think anyone in there. Maybe the new bombshells that come in.
Because there's the farmer Will, another farmer Will.
Oh, he's a farmer as well.
I think he's oh wait, maybe I... Let me...
I think his name is Will.
His name is Will.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just thinking of farmer Will. So we've got Caprice.
Oh, gorgeous.
Gorgeous. She wants a 90s kind of love, which I don't know what that means, but I'm here.
I think it's like the like old type of love when the man's like really into her. She's like just love, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Who do we think she'll go for?
I think maybe Djon or maybe Ben.
Oh yeah, because Ben's basically single now.
I think either Ben or Djon.
Okay. And then we have Giorgio. Bit older.
Oh, he's
30.
Oh,
30.
okay. Another Harry, maybe.
I don't think the villa can handle 2 Harrys.
Well, they have 2, Djon, but he's just under the carpet with it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So lives in Sydney, Australia.
Oh, okay. He might actually go for Emily.
Oh, you know what? I can see that.
Because Emily actually was living in Australia. Yeah. I don't know if they saw it. But yeah,
No.
she was living in Australia at
Oh.
one point. Yeah.
Yeah, that feels, yeah, like it could be good. And then we have Poppy.
Gorgeous. This is the one that I saw. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Oh wow.
Who do we think she's gonna go for?
I think 3 options. I think she might go for Harry.
Mm.
I think she might go for maybe Shay.
And then we have Will. Oh, he's a personal trainer.
Oh, look at that, Djon competition.
He's also done a High Rocks. And I know Djon's also done High Rocks as well.
What's that?
Oh, it's a fitness competition thing that Djon did before he went in. So I was like, oh, those two are going to bond because they've both done. Oh, no, he was a farmer. I grew up on the family farm and I was named 4th fittest farmer by Farmers Weekly in 2023.
Oh.
So
Cute.
do we think any of them are going to be into a farmer?
Maybe Helena.
Emily?
I don't know. He might be really sweet, so
Yeah.
she might go for him. I don't know. I'm not. They need to get.
I was gonna
something
say-
there for my girls.
They do.
Yeah.
Also, how do we feel about the Emily, Connor, Megan and Tommy square?
I didn't even know he was interested in Meg. Like he said, oh, we were getting to know each other.
I feel like they need to all go for it. They all say they're open, so go for it because I feel like I even said when I first went in that Tommy and Megan haven't been tested.
No.
They haven't been tested, and I feel like it's good because I feel like Tommy actually does find Emily attractive, so I
Yeah.
think he should explore it.
I just feel like he's so into Megan.
Yeah, and it's like he did say that it will take like someone that is like amazing to turn his head, but I think he should still explore it. So it's still like early days.
Recently, in the last few episodes, there's been the conversation about the 2 girl groups. Did you feel like there was a divide when you were in there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you could tell like who was with this. Well, I wouldn't say like to say group, but
Okay.
they were like friends with this person,
Mhm.
and there was another like friendship group. But some of them will it still integrate with each other. Like everyone was still like very nice to each other, but you can tell like there's some people that's closer to some other people. Yeah.
How did it feel? Like, did you feel like you could just go up to still everyone? Like, it didn't feel like.
With me, it was kind of hard to be able to be like, hi,
I'm Meg. Let's go for a little
yeah,
chat.
hi. But yeah, I did say that it was like kind of like frosty vibes at like the start, but that was like understandable.
Yeah.
And that's how like I even before I went in, I knew who I was gonna like click with straight away.
Really?
Yeah. From watching them, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna click.
Who
with
did
you.
you think?
I knew I was gonna click with Tony, Alima, Shakira. Yeah, them 3. I knew that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna click with you guys.
We need more Alima and Romel on screen.
Oh, I'm so tired of not seeing her.
What are they like as a couple together? Because we haven't really seen much of them.
They are actually really funny.
Yeah.
They're I keep saying they're very different, but opposites do attract.
Yeah.
And I feel like they balance each other out.
Yeah.
And I feel like Romel's like shocking stuff that he says sometimes.
That first day,
I
bless him, when it was like 5 people in a row.
why would you say I did ask him, oh, why would you say that? And he was like,
Because you guys weren't in the villa then.
yeah, I saw it. And I was like, why would you say such a thing? And he was like, it's better to just like get it out there so it's not like a shocker if it comes out.
Yeah.
And I was just like, Romel, unnecessary.
I guess it is better that, like, say they're like 8 weeks down the line and then it becomes like one of those things they do at the end and it's like, surprise.
Yeah. I
that
think-
would have been worse,
yeah.
but still.
But they're a great couple together.
Yeah.
They do have a lovely like bond. And I do see them blossoming into something like really good. But they do need to see like a bit more screen time.
Yeah.
But Alima loves a nap. She loves a nap.
Oh, okay.
She loves a nap. Maybe that's why.
I was going to say, is that why she's like MIA? Because she's just napping.
Maybe. She does like a nap.
I mean, also in the sun, like,
It was too much.
you need a nap. On After Sun, you said you were sad you didn't get to put all your outfits. What looks did we miss out on?
You guys missed out on so many different looks. Like, I had like this really nice like yellow skirt that I wanted to wear, and it's like really like long. It's like very short.
Oh,
It's like, that was cute. But I had a lot of outfits.
yeah.
But maybe you still see on my Instagram.
of the couples currently in the villa, who do you think are the strongest and who are the weakest?
I would say strongest probably Megan and Tommy.
Okay.
They are like very like they're always together.
Yeah.
And I haven't had like the chance to like hang around with them like together, but
Yeah.
they do seem really strong.
Okay.
And I do like them together.
Okay.
The weakest couple, what is there any other couples than Tommy and Megan? Because I think maybe the weakest. I don't want to sound like
I know
them,
what you mean. Yeah.
but I would say Meg and Djon. Like the arguing is too much. Like I feel like after a while, they're both gonna like get drained and just be like, I'm not doing this anymore, because it gets to a point where it's too much. It was even too much for all of us in the villa. Confusing.
Did any of the other girls, we didn't really get to see it, did any of the others pull her to the side and be like, maybe, like, just take a breather, it's going to be okay, stop with the arguments, or would they just kind of left it?
I don't think I saw that. I think they just kind of left it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, we would speak about it, but I wouldn't go over to her and be like, oh, yeah, you need to calm down.
I mean, I don't think maybe
I don't think me.
I don't think you doing it. You probably would have been the last person. But like, you know, like Helena or like Megan, I don't know.
I don't know, because I don't really have those like
moments.
Yeah, I wasn't with them.
What do you think of Tony and Harrison's connection?
I don't know. I feel like they do bond, but I feel like he needs to kind of communicate a bit better.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say that, oh, to Tony, oh yeah, your chats were the best, and then go off to Helena and say, no, I feel like your chats were the best, and tell that to the boys. Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like they're gonna work in the end.
Mm.
I feel like, yeah, they're not gonna work.
Who do you think is gonna be more tempted to explore other connections of the show?
I think Harrison. Yeah, Harrison.
Yeah.
I feel like after Tony kind of clocks onto that, she would go off, but she's explored the connection with the boys already, so it's like, what else am I going to explore again?
Yeah, unless these two new bombshells.
Oh, I hope my girl gets one of them.
Yeah, I just always want the girls to have like the best time
I know.
and like
But they
get the best men, and we just, you know. Were you surprised by Connor switching up on Emily?
I was, yeah.
Yeah?
I was actually kind of like, I was confused, because in there, I don't think he's ever like said, yeah, I want to get to know Megan. Obviously, I wasn't there at the start to see them, but I felt like him and like Emily was really like good, and they were going, they could have been really strong together. Well, they haven't like ended it, but
No.
I feel like they defo could have blossomed into something very good, but now I feel like Emily might take a step back.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it was kind of weird when I saw that. I was like, oh, where did this come from?
Yeah, and also I found it quite interesting when he was saying that he doesn't want a girl around him all the time, and it was like, it's not like you have to be around your partner all the time, but I was like, is that not what, like, especially in this stage of the line, that's what the show and the relationship
kind of need that. But I get it, they were together like all the time, so I kind of think maybe now he's saying that he kind of wants space. But yeah, they're all together all the time. Yeah. It was like, when you see Connor, you see Emily.
Wow.
Yeah.
Of everyone in there, I guess, of the boys, or you can pick the girls, who would you snog, marry, and pie, as you didn't get to do it?
Okay. I'll probably snog Shay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, even though the connection...
Yeah, even though he's just a beautiful man. So it's like, I would snog him.
Yeah, fair.
I would marry Tommy.
Yeah.
He's got them husband material, like, yeah. And then obviously, I'm pie Meg.
Fair. Yeah. Casa Amor is obviously most likely going to happen. Who do you think will have their head turned of the boys and the girls?
All of them. I feel like the ones that probably wouldn't get their head turned is probably Tommy.
Okay.
And Megan. I really like them.
Yeah.
Even though some of the comments that Megan's made is like, yeah, but I like them. Yeah, I think the rest of them their heads are turning. maybe Megan, no, maybe Meg,
Yeah.
maybe her head wouldn't get turned,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think Djon's head would get turned, but he will come back like they always do.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Would you go back for Casa Amor or All Stars?
I don't know about Casa Amor because I feel like I already went in there and it's like, I don't know, but there is some, I would say, unfinished business. So if I did, then I would be like, okay, I would go in.
Unfinished business with who?
I would say maybe I was some unfinished business with Djon. Yeah, he was still talking about me, so
He was. What was the word he used about you?
unreal.
Unreal.
And he's gutted. Who wouldn't be gutted?
I mean, you are unreal.
Oh. I would, if Shay, I would defo speak to Shay. All Stars, if I'm still single, then I would 100% do it. But yeah, I don't know.
I feel like we need to get you back. I feel like I'm like, don't get in a relationship for like 6 months. Just hold out, and then we'll get you into All Stars because we need to see you in there longer. Like
Yeah.
a week was not enough.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was.
I was like, oh, I knew I was going though.
Oh.
Yeah, I was
What?
like, hey guys.
Wait. When did you know? Like.
From when that text came through,
Oh.
I was like, yeah, I know that I'm going. And then I heard Miami, and I was like, double whammy, I'm gone.
Were you like, is there any point in me even trying on this date? Or like, did you actually feel? Were you like?
No, when I first actually like met him, I
Mm.
was physically attracted to him. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, like he's really cute.
Yeah.
And then I heard where he was from, and I was like, you know what? I'll still try, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Who will you stay in contact with when they leave the villa? Of like when everyone comes out, who are you gonna stay in contact with?
I would probably stay in contact with obviously Tony, Shakira, Alima, Yaz, obviously. Emily, I love Emily. She's very sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you know we planned? I said, oh, let's go to Vegas. So I'm definitely going over to see Tony in Vegas.
That would be so. You guys need to like document that.
Yeah,
please.
I can't wait.
Oh my god, that would be like iconic. And you did call Emily annoying yesterday on After Sun,
Yeah.
but not annoying all the time.
I can let's clear this up because I never said that she's annoying. I said that she's annoying. She was annoying in that situation.
Okay.
Yeah. She was annoying in that situation because, like I said, like you have to read the room.
Mhm.
Someone's going home and you can be happy, but you're there saying, oh, I'm so happy that Connor picked me, but someone's actually going home. So it's like, it's kind of bittersweet. You can be happy, but it's like kind of read the room.
Yeah.
That someone's actually going home and you're not going to see them again.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's not annoying in like general. It was just I don't know if she was annoying in general, but to me in that situation she was annoying.
Yeah. But also like we all have things with like a friend where like they annoy you,
Yeah.
but they're still your friend and you still love them. And care.
Yeah, I
And,
still
like
really like Emily. I have nothing against her. In that situation she was annoying.
who were you not staying in contact with?
Oh, we all know who I'm not staying. We all know who I'm not. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I had to ask. My last question, before we wrap up is, what are you looking forward to now?
I'm just looking forward to like live life tape. But no, let me stop playing. I actually am looking forward to like the opportunities. I really want to get into modeling. I've been looking into that. So yeah, I'm just excited for life and what's next. Oh,
Watch this space.
yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on. It was a pleasure to have you on the Fire Pit.
Thank you for having me.